Xbox credit card is available now. Free Game Pass, bonuses, points, fees, and everything else you need to know. The Xbox with MasterCard with Barclays is now available in the United States, but is it the card for you? The Xbox credit card, which was announced in September, is now available to a select set of users in the United States. It's the first Xbox credit card, and there are quite a few particulars you might want to know about before applying for it. We're rounding up all the key details on the Xbox credit card, and here to help you decide if it's a worthwhile investment. Bear in mind, this is a brand new card, so there are not yet any user reviews. And as usual with any type of financial decision, it's important to do your research and carefully consider your options. What is the Xbox MasterCard? It's a credit card created by Microsoft in partnership with Barclays, the bank that also backs JetBlue's popular credit card. The Xbox MasterCard allows cardholders to make purchases on whatever they want, with Barclays providing the funds up front and the user paying their statement each month to avoid interest charges, late fees, and other expenses. The card also comes with a variety of bonuses and perks for spending, which we'll dig into. How can I apply? The Xbox MasterCard is available in the U.S. only, and as of right now, only the Xbox insiders are eligible. The Xbox Insider program is free and open to everyone. In addition to perks like being the first to get an Xbox MasterCard, it also lets you test Xbox updates before everyone else, among other perks. To get started, first join the Xbox Insider program, sign in with your account details on the Xbox MasterCard website, and then complete the application at Barclays website. If you're accepted, you'll receive a card and can start shopping and accumulating points. Xbox Insiders can visit the preview tab of the Xbox Insider Hub, and if you've been invited, you will see Xbox MasterCard listed as an option. Microsoft says the Xbox MasterCard is rolling out in waves, so if you're not invited right away, keep checking back. The card will become available to the general public in 2024. What is the point system? Like other credit cards, the Xbox MasterCard allows you to earn card points on their purchases. The categories for the Xbox MasterCard are naturally themed around gaming and entertainment. Here's a rundown of the point system. 5 times the points on purchases from the Microsoft Store, 3 times the points on streaming services like Netflix and Disney+, 3 times points on dining delivery services like DoorDash and Grubhub, 1 times the points on everyday purchases. There are some noteworthy exceptions here. The 5 times points offer covers games sold on the Microsoft Store for Xbox and PC, as well as the Xbox Design Land. But it does not cover in-game purchases like virtual currency, nor does the 5 times point bonus apply to the Xbox Gear Shop, the official Bethesda Gear store on third-party retailers. For streaming and dining services, most of the big ones are accounted for, but it's not an exhaustive list of literally every streaming and dining service out there. Microsoft says the value of 5,000 points is about $50, which means every point is worth about 1 cent. Here's a rundown of the eligible streaming and dining services. First, video streaming services. Amazon Prime Video, Apple TV, Crunchyroll, Discovery Plus, Disney Plus, ESPN Plus, Fubo TV, Hulu and Live TV, Netflix, Paramount Plus, Peacock, Philo, Showtime, Sling TV, Stars, Vudu, Willow TV, Wow Presents Plus, YouTube Premium, and YouTube TV. Now, music streaming services. Amazon Music Unlimited, Apple Music, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Qbuzz, SiriusXM, SoundCloud, Spotify, Tidal, and YouTube Music. Audiobooks and book streaming services, Audible, Kindle, and Kobo. Dining delivery services, Caviar, ChowNow, Delivery.com, DoorDash, Goldbelly, Grubhub, OrderUp, Postmates, Seamless, and Uber Eats. What can I redeem points on? Xbox MasterCard points can be redeemed to purchase games and add-ons through Xbox.com. These are not direct purchases, however, as the point redemption comes in the form of a credit on your next billing statement. Also of note is that Xbox MasterCard points and any balance of rewards points you might have are not combinable. However, cardholders will continue to earn Microsoft Rewards points and Xbox MasterCard points when they use the Xbox MasterCard on eligible purchases. Free Game Pass. Another pretty nice perk of the MasterCard is that it comes with 3 months of Game Pass Ultimate for new subscribers. You will receive the bonus after your first purchase. Existing Game Pass Ultimate members are not eligible, but they still get the bonus they can then give to a friend. Game Pass Core members are eligible, however. This includes anyone who was an Xbox Live Gold member before that subscription was converted to Game Pass Core in September. Other perks. After your first purchase with the Xbox MasterCard, you will receive a bonus of 5,000 card points worth about $50 and the aforementioned free Game Pass Ultimate code. Additionally, your physical Xbox MasterCard can be customized with one of 5 designs featuring the iconic Xbox logo and assortment of different colors. The card supports contactless payments and can be loaded onto your smartphone. The Xbox MasterCard also promises fraud liability protection and the ability to check your FICO score for no fee or impact your score. Annual fee, APR, and other fees. The Xbox MasterCard has no annual fee. The annual percentage rate is 20.99, 26.99%, or 31.99%, depending on your credit history. Guys, if you get this card, pay it off in full every month. The same rates are in place for balance transfers, while the APR for cash advances is 32.4% with the Xbox MasterCard. Cardholders can avoid paying interest on purchases by paying their statement balances in full on time. The Xbox MasterCard, the due date is at least 23 days after the close of each billing cycle. For balance transfers, members will pay $10 or 5% of the transfer, whichever is greater. For a cash advance, the fee is $10 or 5% for the amount, whichever is greater. Another key thing to know is that the Xbox MasterCard has a 3% fee for foreign transactions. The late and return payment fees are $41, though the amount varies by state. The fine print. Any decision about banking and finance is worth taking necessary time and effort to thoughtfully and carefully consider. Although Xbox MasterCard is brand new, the wealth of information that can be found online and with in-person financial experts can help you make a decision on whether or not this card is a worthwhile investment for you. You may also want to consider reading over the entire fine print and terms and conditions from Barclays to make sure you know what you're getting into. So, Dr. Games 101, what do you think of this card and all the terms?
Well, I'm very surprised that this
basically
Xbox... I want to say that this story. I'm very surprised that the Xbox credit card is not geared toward or connected to your credit score or your credit history as much, which is kind of a good thing at first, right? A good perk or a good itch to get the card itself by itself for that reason. But personally, myself, I got so many credit cards I took out over the years. I thought I paid off about 3, if not 4 credit cards so far over the last 5 years now. And I just don't want to take out any more credit cards right now, even if it is not tied into my credit score. Personally, myself, if I want to get the Xbox Series X and S, I'd rather wait until I get, win the lottery or something at this rate right now in my life. Because now I owe student loans as of late. And of course, I applied for the deferment for next year, whatever, for me as being a low-income earner, as a low-income worker and all, or a low-income citizen. So that's good on my part that I can pay off little by little on my own time, on my own accord. Other than that, the credit card of Xbox is that's good for those who just started out working in a workplace, who are 19, 18 years old, and they finally got their first full-time job and all, but they don't want to spend the money on a Xbox right away on their own cash and want to build their credit somehow, some way. So think of it as if I was 18 again, if I had 20 years when I first bought my Xbox 360 and had the Xbox card, I would definitely buy the card before buying the Xbox 360 and use that credit card for the 360 for the Halo 3 edition especially. So if it did this back 15 years ago, it would be a different story. And hell, even 10 years ago when the Xbox One came out, it's 10 years this year since the Xbox One came out. They buy next month, whatever. So, it's yeah, man. More power to the Xbox brands for promoting this stuff. I'm not no financial advisor, but if I was the average gamer that just started out playing Xbox, whatever, go for the credit card. I would say. But if you're yeah,
go on.
I don't want to say that, but if you're an older gamer who's been around the block how many times with the Xbox brand, it's not a good time to buy it, especially if you have a bad credit score like I do. So.
Yeah, okay, but the thing is, it kind of is tied to your credit score because they said that your credit score is going to determine the interest rate you get. You
Okay.
just can check. You can check your credit score without impacting it, because when you do check your credit score, it does go down.
Right. Right. Of course.
So it does. So it does impact your credit score at least somewhat. But and my computer's acting up, so I
I
don't know
thought
if
that
it's
was a
my
myth.
internet that's slowing down on my computer. But
But Triple
anyway,
J. Hey, Triple J. I thought that the checking your credit score thing is a myth because you want to check your credit score as a right to know what your credit score is like for future purchases. So they can't just increase or decrease your credit score because you checked it every few weeks. You know.
as far as I know, checking this again, the rules might be different now than when I worked. But when I worked for Berkshire Financial Corp in 2006, we used to tell people that checking a credit score against one from one of three providers is not doesn't affect your score, but it does.
That sounds like a myth I've been hearing.
That when I worked, we used to tell people that it didn't affect their score when it did. So it's I don't think it's a myth. I think checking a credit score does affect it.
That's like in violation of consumer rights right there because you're telling people that they can't view their credit score because they're not sure how low or how high it is for to make future purchases. That right there is a violation of the right to be informed as a consumer, whether you're a gamer or not, you know?
Yeah, well, I'm not saying it drives it down. I'm just saying, it does affect it. But I mean, on the other hand, I mean, they also said your credit score is going to determine what interest rate you get. Oh my God, the ones over 30% interest. Oh my God,
That's how it is for the last at least a year now. 30%, 31%.
yeah, but I mean, Jesus, if someone just pays the minimum amount, oh my God, they're going to get a big surprise when they open their bill just 1 month later of all the interest they have to pay.
Yeah. It took me 5 years, 6 years to pay off my PayPal account. And that was back in 2016 I opened up that account with like 25%, if not 22% interest. So it's like, APR, whatever it was.
Yeah, but I had my first Discover card, which put me in debt because I started paying off the minimum payment only when I was on unemployment. That was, it went from. I paid I had a $440 something bill in November, and I paid like 220 of it or 240 of it. In 3 months, I had like $1,000 balance because of because I didn't realize at the time my interest score, my interest percentage rate was so high because it's the card I had since college. But this was the first time I wasn't paying it off in full every month.
Right. That's how it is with some of my credit card bills too. As of late, I currently own with Destiny and basically it's called Indigo, the Indigo credit lines. They call them. It's different brands out there, and I owe about at least like $1,000 per account for two accounts. So it does get overabundant, overwhelming because if you're not paying it on time, That's what I hate about the credit cards to those who are still been out for years by paying for credit. You better just not hold up on the Xbox card for now, for the time being. That's how I look at it.
Yeah. So yeah, if you get these cards, oh my God, just make sure 26.99% is the cheapest interest rate they have. Make sure you just pay it off in full. That's all I'm saying. I might have to stop this for a minute because basically it's hard to get to the icons on my toolbar are not appearing like they should, so I might have to start. So is it possible if I might have to restart my computer actually. So is it cool if we take like a 10-minute break and we'll come back when I get this figured out?
Sure thing, guys. We'll take about a few minute break and I'll re-record again.
Oh wait! The icons just appeared. Okay.
So it's back to normal then?
Yeah, back. Let me see. Pull this up. Yep, I can continue.
Oh, good. That's just in time.
Yeah. that's honest. Honestly, I was trying to do that. I was like, let's stretch this conversation out because I actually know a little bit about this. Hopefully, by the time we're done, um, it'll be back to normal, and it
Yeah.
is. So, ready? So, do you have anything else to add, or ready to move on?
I want to say though that in these times, for the last several decades now, the credit card debt or the credit card overall debt in the country is about $1 trillion. So the United States government has to find some way to give people more consumer protection rights. That way, they will get duped into new credit cards coming out every few months to a few years. Now, Microsoft, Xbox of their credit cards and all, they're not saying. I mean, we're not saying they're scams, of course. Just that after a while, keep taking out more cards than the usual. You thought that you get a better credit score if you paid them on time, but there are times where there's errors on when making payments. Because that's what I went through for the last 2 months with my companies like Giddies and Swiss Colony, which is different from obviously from the electronics and stuff like that. But still, you never know. It's best to screenshot your payments, screenshot your confirmation codes when paying them off, because they can take advantage of you like that if you don't keep track of your own records. So just keep that in mind, guys. I'm ready to move on.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, I mean, if you're like 18, 19, like I was when I got my first credit card, which was Discover card, you're probably not gonna pay attention to the interest rate that you are signed up to because it's probably gonna be like something like 20%. So I mean, I just wanted to fall out of my chair when I saw that this could include a 32 or 34% interest rate
Yeah,
on unpaid purchases.
I said 29% last time I checked. I was like, God damn.
I think like the lowest is 26%, and that's still higher than my first credit card from Discover. So it's not I mean, just I'm not getting it. I would never get a card that high with that high interest again, even with the perks.
Okay.
Anything else to add, or ready to move on?
That'll be all for today. That'll be all for today for the class of business mathematics that I was in. I attended business mathematics classes in Nassau Community College for a semester, and let me tell you something. That's a lot of numbers right there to keep track of.
Yeah. Anyway, time to move on.
Yes, move on, please. I'm dying of numbers from numbers and.
Well, here's some more numbers. Xbox Game Pass losing these 6 games in October.
Oh.